great destinies are actually delayed not because of them not being spiritually relevant. It's not because they are not actually they are not ready to enter or answer into the call, but there are some characteristics, there are restrictions that have actually delayed the emerge of major generals in today's generation. Number one is not actually defining the purpose of their calling, not actually having clarity on their calling. Like for example, the calling on an individual most times will come at a young age. There are times when you are going to church and they are telling you you will become a pastor. They are telling you, oh, you will become an evangelist. They will tell, oh, you will be this, you will be that. Your voice will become global. But there are many things that they were not told as at young age. There are people that, as at the time of John the Baptist, the Bible says they gave him clear instructions and they told him, they said, this one shall not eat the normal food. He shall live in the forest, eating locust and white honey. There are many people that have not actually received clarity, and so because they have desired to be like Mercy Chinwo and their ministry is in the ministry of singing, they go ahead into singing praises, not knowing that their call is to concentrate mainly on worship. There are people who have been called into the ministry to actually come out and speak on the specific aspects, not knowing that because they just heard calling, they think all calling is standing on the altar. And so not clarifying the major area of call is one of the things that have actually restricted the arising or the emerge of major generals. Number two is inconsistency in discipline. Because before God will hand over a specific position to you, before God will actually announce you, He must have first reproved you, He must have first purged you, He must have first checked you. A person who is meant to stand in the major walls of finances, a believer that is meant to stand in the four walls of finances, is not going to become wealthy if all he does is sleep and wake up, sleep and wake up. There are discipline and characteristics that he must first imbibe before God can now look at him and say, yes, this one is worthy. Should I tell you something as well? There are people that God, his major interest is to launch them into finances. That is where their call is, not on the preaching. But God, the devil will first of all distract them, and their whole money will be going to the beer parlor, not knowing that the devil is using that one to actually create a means of distraction, so their money won't be worthy of coming fully into church. And when God sees that this one has not yet grown to a level of maturity that will bring the money to church, He will keep you poor, and the 2k in your hand will be the one you will be taking to the beer parlor. Until you grow to maturity, He won't give you that particular 2 million you have been praying for. Number 3 is that some people are actually afraid of judgmenting and they are scared. Like for our people that actually have checked the life of major pastors, they have seen the way they have been attacked on regular basis. Little thing they say is attack. Little thing they say is attack. And as a result of that thing, they have checked their capacity and they are feeling as though they can't meet up. That thing has created a level of fear. And so instead of them actually wanting to rise up to take bold steps that will help them achieve things on time, they are now being limited. And so that limitation as well is one of the things that have actually tied God, because God can bless you if you are willing to receive the blessing. You cannot be afraid and telling yourself that you don't want to be used and then God uses you. It cannot happen. So take away the fear of failing. Take away the fear of, I can't meet up, and stand up and tell God to help you instead. Number 4 is that there are many people with the spirit of comparison. It's a deadly thing that you will arrive at a place and all you are doing is, I'm bigger than you, I'm greater than you. That thing you are doing is not something I can just do. It has caged many people, not knowing that it's not a means of development. This kingdom is not, God will not bless you or actually make you become relevant for you to stand up and then start competing with people. He will bless you or make you relevant because why? You have come to a level of understanding that your resources and blessing is for the upliftment of another. And so when you build your life around comparison instead of growth and self-discipline, like working on yourself consistently, God will intentionally keep you down for long. So you will come up to a level of maturity. So you will grow first before He will now bless you. Number 5 is environment. There are people that have actually stayed in a place to a point that it has entered into their nature. They can't come out of it anyhow. And so though they want to live right, the environment is not allowing them. Though they want to actually live a holy life, they know their money is not meant to be going to the club. But everybody around him or her has spent their whole life in club. And so the first thing that the person that wants to arise in this issue will do is that he will first leave his house, leave your father's house, leave anywhere that it is causing that location, and go to a specific land where they won't find you. Then when you go there, build a specific life. And finally, for the sake of this video, one of the things that have actually restricted many people from coming up in life and destiny is the absence of spiritual leaders in their lives. Because the reason Joshua will become successful to rule the people of Israel without stress is that Moses, who has started the mantle, will first carry him and teach him. He will teach him courage, teach him things, ways of the Spirit, and as well transfer a portion into his life. And in one chapter, the Bible said the Spirit told Joshua, he said, be of good courage, be of good courage. This guy was not enough, he was not too qualified, but because there is someone standing by him, and before Moses left, the mantle actually was on him, and he stood, coordinated the people until they entered. There was none of them that actually missed. So spiritual leaders around a person is one of the major things that people lack. They feel they can do it on their own. Sir, you can't do it alone, sir. You will need the help of someone. You will need an Elisha to impart you, even as you will need an Elijah to impart you into your next level. There are mantles on earth that has been lifted, but because there are no people submissive enough to collect. And finally, before I forget, there are a set of people who the major reason why they have not actually arrived in the spiritual activities and their destiny is because of spiritual neglection. They neglect a lot, and so the Spirit of God will tell them, wake up by so time and pray. And because they are so comfortable, they will not obey that time because it's not part of their prayer schedule. There are times the Spirit will tell you out of your prayer schedule that you should pray. He has sensed something. In, I think, Romans chapter 6 verse 20, he said he maketh intercessions for the saints. And in verse 27, he said, this is he that searcheth. And so when he discovered that there is challenges to come in front of you, there is a major task, he will actually help you build capacity by giving you a notification to pray first. And when you obey that notification, you will now enter into a new height. Don't forget to subscribe to this particular channel, like this video. I love you.